One thing I really dislike is when I hear, kids my age or even adults say that they're not creative, because anyone can be creative. I'm Ville Besonen. I am a university student at the University of Minnesota Twin Cities. I major in intercultural and international communications, and I minor in Finnish, and I am entering my junior year.
My name is Isaac Hanson, also University of Minnesota student, studying geography with a GIS concentration and also minoring in Finnish, going into the junior year as well. I met at Salalampi, the Finnish Concordia language village, back in the summer of 2017, and we attended the couple following years of Salalampi up until COVID, and now we're rooming together in college. I think if you ask anyone who's been to Salalampi for more than a couple years, there's quite a high chance they'll say, I go to Finland before any other place.
Yeah, I first studied abroad in Finland my junior year of high school, and a big part of that was after the first week of Salalampi, I knew I wanted to study abroad in high school. I lived with the host family for the year, and I went to school for the whole year. And that is also where I started doing film more seriously. I started with these Moomin Cracker videos where I would run around the city and I would run to get these Moomin Crackers. And that's where the passion of doing this more seriously stemmed from. Yeah, studying abroad in Finland inspired me to continue my Finnish journey at the University of Minnesota. So it all started because of our Finnish class at the university. We had to give a 5-minute presentation in Finnish about anything relating to Finland. And Isaac and I are quite ambitious, and so we decided to drive up to Finland, Minnesota during finals weekend and explore the town and meet people. And eventually it grew and grew, and we started meeting more people, and we realized that this city, it has a story to tell, and we really wanted to capture that story. We live in a time where there's not as much focus on rural communities compared to cities. It's the places that you discover way off of the unbeaten path that I feel like have the most human connection out of anything. Finland, Minnesota is a rural community, yet it really brings us back to the roots of human connection, of neighbors helping neighbors, especially in a harsh land, which is northern Minnesota and the great northern woods there. It is small. It's, for the first time, I felt like I saw a community. Yeah, the town is 220 people, and it's gone up with 10% increase. 10% increase. We went up to Finland, Minnesota without knowing anybody. The biggest learning curve to this film was trying to learn how to introduce yourself in a minute or less and try and put your whole idea across and what you're all about to someone you'd like to interview.
Not that the townspeople were not trying to be welcoming or anything like that, but it's just when you're in a place where you don't know anybody, it's naturally, there's going to be a barrier there, and you don't really know how much this is standard for the place or not.
We had moments in Finland, Minnesota where I had to tell Isaac that we had to quickly run and grab the camera because some big events happening and we didn't have our camera on us. So it was also making that decision of, we need the camera now, we need to be on the ball now, and continuing that momentum of interviewing people and finding new connections, I think, is what made this truly successful. A huge shout out to Finlandia Foundation National. They gave us a $2,000 grant to help fund this project, helping us get up there, helping with hotel costs, helping with gas and food. So this project would not be how it is if it was not for Finlandia Foundation National.
I don't know if we would have had the same caliber of production quality without the funding we got.
Yeah, no, Finlandia Foundation National, this project would not be where it is without the grant money and ultimately without their name on the project. I feel really lucky to be able to put Finlandia Foundation National's logo and their name attached to the project, because that Yeah, no, that helps so much.
Thank you, Finlandia Foundation,
Yeah.
for sponsoring this project.
Yeah, so yeah, and yeah, thank you so much, Finlandia Foundation National, for the grant for this project.
Yeah, I feel like these are the kinds of projects Finlandia just does a great job of emphasizing.
Every director, every editor is different, and I always feel like I have learned a lot of things from this project, and I'm ready to use those lessons into my next film. You know, I'm already thinking about what's the next thing I'm going to film. How am I going to one-up this?
I think as nice as the affirmation is, it's always, you just want to keep like kind of looking forward with what you're doing.
Yeah, well, next we are both going to Finland, Europe for a whole year. And over there we have ideas for films, ideas for documentaries. We'll be entering this film to film festivals in Finland, Europe when we're over there. So when we're out in Finland, we really want to get the perspective of other exchange students and immigrants in Finland and in Jyväskylä, because Jyväskylä is such a big town in central Finland. And Finland can also be a space for others to express their own individuality and their culture and their experiences. And so I would love to use that opportunity to capture the story of not only Finnish, but also those who have had Finland impact their lives, and how Finland can act as a platform for people to explore and promote their own cultures. I prefer making these more real-life documentaries because I feel like there's more of a story that can be told throughout the words of other people, and that human connection is what I'm most passionate about filming. We grew up with the culture and the stories from Finnish-America, and there's not much video about the Finnish-American culture. There's not many documentaries. With us being so young and us being so passionate about film, I want to tell stories from this community, and ultimately I want to show my community what I'm about, what we're about, and what we can do as young filmmakers. We just want to grow to reach as many people as possible and to meet as many people as we can within the Finnish-American community. My message to young creatives is honestly to get inspired, see things that you enjoy, and honestly try and recreate it. Take a little bit of inspiration from one source and another source and another source, and when you bring that together, you have something complete and unique, and probably something really cool. One thing I really dislike is when I hear, kids my age or even adults say that they're not creative, because anyone can be creative. You just have to find, the things around you that are inspiring, whether that comes to writing or journaling, filming or photography. I mean, there's so many different assets in life where you can be creative and you can do something special. The skill of creativity is something everyone has, and I wish more people tapped into. And I'm so very grateful for the friends and family who showed up to watch our film. It put all of those hours that went into editing and filming and all of our
Car rides up and all the production weekends, everything. It meant a lot.
So yeah, thank you for showing up to our premiere of Film in Minnesota, an ethnographic documentary. So thank you. Kiitos. But yeah, thank you so much for showing up.